2026 is the year of rebrand. Everyone's rebranding and everyone wants to find their favorite hobbies. And let me tell you some of my favorite hobbies that you can pick up and do in your everyday life. Hey guys, it's Yesma. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a new year, it's a new us, it's a new vibe, it's a new experience. 2025 was such a weird year for me. I don't know about you guys. I'm tired of being on my phone all the time, and I'm tired of doom scrolling, and I'm tired of saying I want to do this and I never do it. So this is the year that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finally freaking do it. Hobbies are whatever you want to make them. I'm gonna give you a list of some of my favorite hobbies, and I'm gonna show you some examples because they're super cutesy and they're arts and craftsy. I've always been a creative person, in my opinion, so these are some creative hobbies. People can say what they want. I feel like content creation is a hobby because you have to put in so much time into it, whether it's a YouTube video, whether it's a TikTok video, whether it's a LinkedIn post. You have to think of a concept, you have to execute the concept, you have to edit the concept, you have to pretty up the concept, and then you have to make sure that everything wraps up in your post. And then you have to add a caption, and it has to be nice enough that people would want to watch, you know? That's hard. That takes effort. That takes like time. One thing that I hate to do is edit my TikTok videos. I currently have 5 TikTok videos on my phone unedited. They're from like a week and a half ago. And I just haven't had the energy to like take out that creative side of me and edit them. And honestly, you don't even have to post it if you don't want. There's a lot of people, they do like UGC content where they just record things that they have or things that they get sent. I usually started with things that I already had, like my skincare products, my hair care products, my makeup products, things that I already owned. And then a lot of brands want to like send it to you. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. You can put it up on a bed, you can put it up on a table, you can put it up on a couch, on the floor. It doesn't even matter. Reading is also a really fun hobby. You can read physical books, you can read digital books. I personally have a Kindle. This is the Kindle Basic. A lot of people spend so much money on like decorating their Kindles. I purchased my case, which was a good like 15 bucks. This is my pop socket kind of thing. This one is like grippy. You don't have to get that. And then I have like my little butt plug and my stickers. You don't have to get all that. If you want just the Kindle, and I would recommend a cover or a sleeve if you want to travel with it, that's a good option. Kindle Unlimited is not cheap. I have my Kindle jailbroken, and that's all I'm gonna say. But I do still have physical books that I read. If I'm reading a book on my Kindle and I really do like it, and I'm like, oh, this is something that I want to reread in the future, I buy the book. But that's because I can afford to. If you can't afford to do that, that's totally fine. People also use library websites. Libby, I've heard, is really good. I've had Libby on my iPad and I really do like it. You do have to wait a long time, but it's a nice option. You can also go to the library. Library cards are free. If you don't want to buy a Kindle, because you literally don't have to read on a Kindle, that's just my preference. You can read on your phone. You can read on your iPad. Your phone literally has a books app. This one right here. Those are old books that I had. And then you can just purchase these books. Heated Rivalry, I know, is super popular right now. This is the audiobook. So you don't even have to read the books, you can hear the books if you want to. I remember I used to also get like free books on the books app. Look at that, you scroll down, it says free and mystery and thrillers. And these are all free books that you can download. I downloaded this app called Substack on my phone, and it's regular schmegular people just writing kind of like journal entries, journal prompts, and they're so nice. I love the Substack community because it's so low-key. It's so calming. Like, I read these on the train. Some people write and they have like, you can read a 2-minute article, you can read a 15-minute article, and it's generally based on your hobbies. Like, you have to look into things that you like. I've been reading a lot of like slice of life kind of articles, but maybe look into Substack a little bit and try to get into it. I can tell you the people that I'm subscribed to and I read a lot. I read Milk and Cookies a lot, Profound Ideas, The Diary of an Adult Teenager, Postcards by Hasif, The Every Girl's Room, As She Blooms, The Fairy and the Moon, The Sunday Stack, The Psychology of Your 20s, Shit You Should Care About. You're just tapping into someone else's brain. That's the best way I can explain it. You're tapping into someone else's brain and it makes you like, whoa, this is crazy. Yeah, this has been my hobby since 2022 or 2023. Journaling is so freaking fun. You can journal so many different ways. You can have a diary, you can have a media journal, you can have a scrapbook journal, you can have a junk journal, whatever you want to do. This is my journal of the year. I got this journal, I think in Marshall's. I think it was $4 or $5 for this journal. Pretty big. It has like the little bookmark thing. It's lined pages. This one had, I think, like 192 pages. Yeah, 192 pages. I used front and back, so it's gonna last me all year, hopefully. I like to decorate mine. I have a lot of sticker books. I've elevated and I have a few different things for my journals. I have colorful Sharpies, colorful pens, and I have a bunch of sticker books. People write a lot of journal prompts on TikTok and on Pinterest. There's a lot of times I know what I want to journal, but there's some days that I'm a little bit tired and I have no idea what I want to journal. So I tend to just look up on Pinterest journal prompts so I can write something or just like journal pages. They have so many good options. I don't know if I feel comfortable showing you guys my journal pages because I have more of diary, but actually I'll show you some pages. This is my first page and it just says Just Most Journal. Then it says 2026 because that's the year. A little bit of stickers. I added a picture of myself in January. I had to take this a little bit late because I had my wisdom teeth removed. This is my first page. It just says my goals. I have short-term goals and long-term goals of the year. Here I have hobbies instead of doom scrolling that I want to do. Here I have like my low buy rules of the year because I'm trying to be cost effective this year. Like, it's literally small stuff. This one says like things that I'm considering purchasing. I made like a dopamine menu. Journals can be super personal and they can be like a diary, kind of like I do, or they can be super fun. On my iPad I have a media journal where like anything that I read, if I read like a news article, or if I read something on TikTok, or if I read something on Substack, I write down what stands out to me and I just kind of write it. It's like a book report. Another hobby is playing on your iPad. I have a page of all my games. I have Xbox here because I do have an Xbox and I have Game Pass, so I can play games. I can play my Xbox games on my iPad. I have the Delta app, which is a DS emulator. I haven't used that in honestly like a year, but that was really popular at a moment. I have my Good Pizza, Great Pizza, and my Good Coffee, Great Coffee. I haven't played the coffee game. I'm obsessed with the pizza game. I have Roblox here because my little sister loves Roblox. And then I have my sticker room. I love that game so bad. Yeah. Speaking of iPad stuff, I mentioned in my other video that you can color on your iPad. I love coloring on my iPad. If you guys want to see more about that, you can go watch my YouTube video. That's called What's in My iPad. You can scrapbook. You can scrapbook on your iPad. I love to scrapbook on my iPad. I showed you guys also on my What's in My iPad, but I'll show you again because it's so fun. I have the paper app right here, the paper app, and I scrapbook on Canva, but I add it to my paper app because it shows up like a book. Yeah, this is my 2025 one, and it just shows like my monthly. I know it's really hard to see because of the ring, which is my ring light. I'm so sorry, guys. Another hobby, like I said, is playing games. You can play on your iPad, you can play on your phone. I have a Nintendo Switch. I love playing on my Switch. I have so many fun games. Let me put you on to them. I got this in 2021 actually, during the pandemic, and then I started replaying again in 2023. I have so many games. I love Super Mario Wonder, such a fun game. Animal Crossing is a classic. Cook for Love. I just bought this game, guys. I'm so obsessed. It's Cooking Mama, but so much more calm. She doesn't get like, they don't get mad at you. You can't really mess up. It's a super nice cozy game. And it was really inexpensive. I think I paid $12 for it. Tiny Bookshop is another super fun cozy game. You own a bookshop that's in like a van and you just have people coming in and out. Camper Van I bought, but I haven't started playing yet, but I heard really good things about Camper Van. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I realized I'm not a cozy gamer. I loved Animal Crossing at the time. I have not picked up Animal Crossing again. They just got a new update, so I might pick it up again, but I just hate the whole like time of day situation, and I have to build something from scratch, and it has to be perfect, and it has to be super pretty. Animal Crossing, I have like 350 hours of Animal Crossing, and that's why I was like, I'm fatigued. I don't think I can pick up that game anymore on an everyday level. And then I thought Hello Kitty Island Adventure is super similar to that. Maybe I just need a different vibe. And I have played like 20 hours of this game, and I feel like I've only gone 5 minutes into the game. Like, I barely have touched the surface, and I'm so tired of it. But if you guys have advice of Hello Kitty, please let me know, because I really do want to get into this game more, but I just get so fatigued. Brat Flaunt Your Fashion. I don't have to think when I play, you know? You just like complete the quests, you walk around the mall, You walk around the town square, you help people out, you take pictures. It's so fun. They came out with Bratch Rhythm and Style, and I actually got that one on my Xbox. I have the demo here of Dave the Diver, but I actually bought that game on my Xbox just because the graphics on my Xbox are obviously much better than the Nintendo Switch 1. I do want to get a Switch 2, but it's so expensive. And I also feel like I have my 1. I don't really need the 2 now. If I start using my 1 a lot, maybe I'll get it, but who knows. But yeah, Dave the Diver is such a fun game. You're diving for fish in the daytime, and in the nighttime you have a sushi restaurant. It's a really fun game. It's super fun, I'm not gonna lie. I've only been playing it for like a week, but it's nice. It's really relaxing. You guys remember that one website? I literally forgot the name, but it was that one game with this guy. He was like on a computer working, and then like whenever his boss wouldn't look, you would kiss the worker next to you, and then whenever the boss looked, you have to like stop, and then like if you got caught, you lost. You had to get as many kisses in as possible. First of all, why were we playing that as kids? But second of all, that was fun. I feel like I gave super basic hobbies. I hope you guys like this video. I feel like it was kind of boring because the hobbies were super basic, but I hope I can help you in some way to get off this phone and try to experience life a little bit better. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!